Hello everybody! Big welcome to cEDH gameplay video. Today me and Pontus are fighting with and against Snuske from Denmark.
Hello.
And Joel from Sweden.
Hello guys.
So today I'm actually playing Shanid, Sleeper's Scourge, that draws cards whenever you play a legendary land or cast a legendary spell. So we filled it with a lot of various legendary lands, legendary spells, and some Mardu A+B combos of sorts. So we have a Heliod that is legendary, Walking Ballista, and yeah, that's clean. So it's like form of a mid-range stacks-oriented legendary creature hate bear deck that wanna go to beat or wanna draw cards into a form of combo.
I am back with the newest iteration of Kodama Silas. I have made a single change since the last time the deck was presented or played on the channel, and that is I swapped out Tyvar for Violent Tumor because I was instructed by Hire, the lovely guy from Playing with Power, that Violent Tumor is indeed for CMC, so you can cast Spellseeker, Neoform Spellseeker into Violent Tumor, and put Razaketh in the graveyard, and if you just happen to have Animate Dead in hand and a Kodama on the battlefield, stuff just starts happening on its own. So we're gonna try that.
I'm trying a Tasigur build. This is a more turbo-oriented Tasigur build that my friend wanted me to help him build, so I built it today and I'm trying it today. So yeah, it's just Sultai, Adnos. You have some Neoform into Hullbreaker stuff, which is kind of cute as well.
Alright guys, today I'm back with another turbo deck. This time we are featuring a 5-color turbo deck. It's more like a mid-range turbo deck with the most powerful cards. I did this together with some help from Pontus, and I hope that it will get good. It uses powerful combo ever, Tassa's Oracle and Tainted Pact and Demonic Consultation, and it also run Underworld Breach lines.
With that, let's look at opening hands. I'm really sad that we have no lands in this hand, like Mana Crypt. I'm really happy, but that's it. It could be awesome to put a Ring Wingmare into play turn 1 here, but can't do. Too unsafe, gonna mulligan. Still a little bit too low, like we have a Lotus Petal and a Scrub land with Demonic Tutor, so we could Demonic Tutor turn 1. I don't want to Demonic Tutor for like a Mana Crypt here and still be kind of stuck. I'm gonna mulligan again. Another no lander. It's very few lands apparently in this deck. We're gonna go to 5. We're down to 5. We have a Deafening Silence and then we do nothing. Sad. I guess we have to go to 4. I mean, you could theoretically keep it, but no, wait, you can't keep this because there's no way if you don't top take a land, you're stuck. So no, mulligan. I think we have to keep this, honestly. We could get some value with a Daffy Voidwalker. I think what we're gonna do here is put Daffy Voidwalker into play turn... it depends on what we top deck actually, but maybe turn 1, just so that we might maybe get some value from it and just sit and... it's not great. Like this got terrible. Like we couldn't keep any of the hands, and I don't want to go lower than this. So this is our opener. Yeah, not great, but we'll see. Maybe we draw into something good.
Okay, let's look at the first 7. So this hand is very cute in that we can play Summer Bloom and probably play 3 lands after Summer Bloom turn 2. But do I want that? It's too cute. No, I won't keep that. Second 7. Yeah, so this one has a kind of similar problem in that we have a bunch of mana, but not a lot to do with it. We can also not really cast any early Tasigur, kind of ramping into nothing. Calling Ritual is great. We have Mons is probably going to develop some stacks, and Snuske might as well. So Calling Ritual might be really good to have, but this hand doesn't really do anything, so I'll go lower anyways. On my 6. Turn 2 Signet, this doesn't do anything either. Go to 5. Yeah, this is really good. I wish this was a 6, because if then we could have cast Dark Rit, Cabal Rit. We always bottom snap. So land, Dark Rit, Cabal Rit. So that's 4 black. Okay, now this is still a turn 1 windfall. So yeah, that's pretty good. Bottoming Elder Spirit Gate and Snap, because those are good to have. Yeah, that's a key.
We are looking into getting some value pieces out as a typical turbo player do. So we want to have something like a turn 1 Will or turn 1 Mystic Remora or turn 1 Rhystic Study. So I don't think this hand can do it. So let's mulligan down to our second 7. Alright, this hand has a lot of ramp, not really great either, or not even much ramp. This card we can't even use. Let's take our 6. I'm not so sure how much artifacts the other guys are playing, so having a dockside is not that bad. We could potentially do a turn 2 Anos depending on what the other players do. We know that Mons play a lot of stacks, so Pontus is probably going to do some turbo stuff with his Tasigur. So what we need to do, this could work. Bottoming Wishclaw Talisman. Kept a 6.
Alright, let's have a look at first 7. Going last. The others kept 4, 5, and 6. Eldritch, the elf on turn 2, but it's not much we really want to get with that. Doesn't really play into the whole Thassa's Oracle thing either, so I think we can find better. Second 7 is interesting. You have the Oppo for turn 2 or a Calling Ritual turn 2, which leads into nothing really because of the Spellseeker needing blue mana. Without the option to really cast the Spellseeker and go look for something, I think we can go to 6 here. We can turn 1 Spellseeker to go and find something like a Vamp Tutor to go into a turn 2 Rhystic Study, and we get to keep up a Mental Misstep for turn 0. So yeah, I think I'm okay with this. We're gonna bottom one of the fetches.
At least we're blessed with a starting player. Draw a card. Nice. Kinda, yeah. Mana Confluence. I'm gonna cast this Lotus Petal. Sacrifice it for black. Tap this for black. Take a damage. And cast a Doffy Voidwalker and has the turn.
Go to my turn. So, wheeling into Doffy. Never that great. My hand did one thing. The Elves of Deep Shadow kinda helps me not do that thing, but I still think I'm gonna wheel here. This is very greedy, but I don't expect my opponents to have kept anything really good in their starting hands, and my hand just rituals out the wheel, or Windfall in this case. So this is a dumb risk, but it's a dumb risk I'm going to take. And let's see if I am just dumb, or if I am a genius. Yeah, probably just dumb. I will shock in this Overgrown Tomb, rather. I will cast this Dark Ritual.
I would like to pay 2 life to cast a Mental Misstep targeting Pontus' Dark Ritual.
That's just mean, dude.
I know.
Yeah, okay. No more actions for me. Pass turn.
Taking our turn, we did draw a land. I'm gonna, playing a Scalding Tarn, gonna play Mox Opal, and I'm gonna play the one and only Lotus Petal. And after that, I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Draw for turn. Let's play this Mana Confluence. We'll cast this Mana Crypt, and I will tap 3, cast a Spellseeker. I would like to put a Vampiric Tutor into my hand, and I will pass the turn.
Going to my turn, untap and draw a card. Nice, I will play this land. Taps for black mana. I'll pass the turn.
Go to my turn. Tap Overgrown Tomb for a Elves of Deep Shadow and pass.
Alright, so it didn't quite get as we planned. I think we're just get Adnos anyway with Enlightening Tutor, so probably gonna fetch for Mana Crypt and play it. In Pontus' end step, I would like to fetch the land, a Tundra, and then I would like to cast an Enlightening Tutor. I'm gonna find this Mana Crypt and put it on top of my library. Play a Taiga, cast Mana Crypt, and tap this for 2 and play an Adnos.
I pass.
Alright then, it resolves. Not what you want to see. 7. So I'm dead on the board probably. I think I'm gonna stop there. Exile Elvish Spirit Guide for 1 green. Tinderwall. At least Tinderwall can save me some life potentially. I'm actually gonna sacrifice the Tinderwall. So I have 2 red in the mana pool, and I would like to cast a Rite of Flame, adding another red. 2 red. This dockside, gain 1 treasure.
Was that like a balanced dockside count? Not that amazing.
Not that amazing, yeah. I'm just trying to empty my hand a little bit and get some creature out for blockers. I'm gonna play a Ragavan, discarding this card and keeping this 7.
Alright, my turn. On tap. I'll start off by rolling for Mana Crypt. Odds hurt. It's a 6. I don't lose any life. Still in my upkeep, I would like to cast this Vampiric Tutor. I will lose 2. Go and search for a card of sorts. Move to my draw step. Draw a card. First main, I would like to play this Tropical Island and tap for 3 mana to cast a Rhystic Study.
I will respond to your Rhystic Study by activating my Doffy Voidwalker.
Pass on activation.
And cast an Ad Nauseam that someone gave me. Pretty good Doffy here. Not gonna lie, quite happy.
I'm just waiting for the hopeful counterspell from the Nas player, but I don't think there is one.
So I'm gonna stop here. I think we found like kind of what I need. So obviously this is like a deck that don't play Adnos in the deck, because the CMC is like average 2 and 3, some 4 and some stuff like that. But yeah, I don't have any more response to your heuristic study there.
Cool.
I did not hit the red blast I was hoping for.
I'm happy you didn't. Move to combat, and I'll swing the Spellseeker over at Mons.
I take 1.
And then I will pass my turn.
And I go to my turn and draw a card. I'm gonna play this Polluted Delta. Sacrifice Polluted Delta. Finding a bad land. I'm gonna exile this Simian Spirit Guide for a red mana. With that, I'm gonna cast Chromox and pay for Heuristic Study, exiling Jeska's Will. Then I'm gonna cast Kambal, and I will pay for Kambal, and I will pay for Heuristic Study. I currently have exactly 7 cards in my hand.
Crack my treasure and tap my Tundra, and I would like to Salt Partition on my dockside. Not paying for Heuristic. You may draw. Alright then. So dockside get exiled. And then I'm done.
Then I pass the turn.
Go to my turn. I think this is still my best play. I'll play this Besage You as land for turn. Tap 2 for a Cabal Ritual, not paying for a stick, taking 2 damage. I'll have 3 black mana in my pool. I'll use 2 of them to cast this Talisman of Curiosity. Taking 2, Study can draw 1. I'll then take 3 damage to cast this Windfall, not paying. Windfall results.
So I have 7 cards, so we all draw 7 cards.
Windfall, I will cast this Chromox, not paying for a stick. Chromox will imprint this Deathrite Shaman. I'll tap it to cast this Birds. Then I'm passing.
Taking my turn. See, I will toss a coin. I take 3 then.
This means that you die the moment you cast a non-creature spell. I think.
Pay 1 extra for the Heuristic Study and cast a dockside. Tap my Moxopol, tap a Tundra, and pay 1 extra with a treasure to cast Dranith Magistrate. And after that, I will pass my turn.
Untap. Like to float 1 colorless and cast a Phantasmal Image. I would like to have it enter as a Dockside Extort. ETB trigger. 5 treasures. I will shock in this Watery Grave, losing 2. Cast this Mox Diamond, losing another 2. As it enters, I would like to discard a Gaia's Cradle. I would like to cast a Culling Ritual.
I pass.
Yep, I currently have 8 black, 5 green, and 2 blue floating. I'd like to cast a new Money Betrayal. I have access to all graveyards, except for my own. So I can cast 14 spells before I die, spending one of the floating black to Swords Kambal.
Kambal is sworded.
The safest line here would obviously be to cast the Peer into the Abyss, but the faster line here is simply to cast Intuition from Yule's Graveyard, tutoring up Consult, Tainted Pact, and Eternal Witness, and then simply casting Thassa's Oracle with a Tainted Pact or a Consult. We have plenty of mana to do that. GG's, I win.
So I had to mulligan down to 4, and I had a Dolphy Voidwalker turn 1, but man, that Dolphy made me ad nauseum. Almost climbed back into the game, but that Heuristic Study was just already ahead. On to win them all.
Yep, the Windfall happened to bite us in the butt, but that's what happened when you have 3 players between you and yourself.
Really unlucky with the Adnos there, but that's such thing that happens. The Windfall didn't help either, and the Kambal locked me out, but it was a good game.
Luckily, Yule's Adnos didn't get him there, so and the Windfall was very kind to us with several ways to win the game there. It was just a matter of choosing the one that made the most sense. So that was awesome. Good game.